Hi, it's Taylor and welcome to Tay TV. Today's class is going to help counter that afternoon energy drop. And you know what I mean. So maybe you're just coming down from your morning caffeine kick, you just had a big lunch, food coma. So instead of picking up another cup of coffee, try moving your body with me instead. Sometimes you just need to move and work out that static in your body, get some fresh oxygen to your brain, and then you can get right back to it. All right, so put that cup of coffee down, roll out your mat, and let's do this. Okay, so starting in a seated position, we're going to do a breathing exercise here that will help release some energy and fresh oxygen from the spine to other areas of the body. So starting sitting nice and tall, remove the flesh from your sits bones. Intertwine the fingers. So intertwine the fingers with the knuckles facing out, palms facing you. And we'll do about 8 breaths of this, and in the end we'll hold it. So just listen to my cues. It'll look like this. So we'll inhale, lifting the arms up overhead, and exhale it out, lowering the arms, okay? So we'll do that motion 8 times, and then at the end, the last one, we'll inhale, holding it up here for a few seconds, and then release it down again, okay? So just listen for that cue. When you're ready, intertwining the fingers, palms facing you, inhale, arms over, exhale down, inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, hold it at the top, hold it in, and then exhale slowly, releasing it all the way down. Okay, perfect. So keeping in the seated position, lift the arms up overhead again, nice and slowly this time. Lifting up from the rib cage, exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold here. Bringing the arms down in front of you. Inhale, lengthen through the top of the head, long spine. Exhale, hinging, folding a little deeper. Taking a few breaths here. Breathing deeply into the hips. And slowly rising back up. Arms behind you, place them on the earth. Lift the chest and the chin, inhale. And then exhale, coming back to a seated position. Switching legs, bring the other leg, whatever leg was behind, just bring it up in front. Again, sitting nice and tall. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Lifting from the ribs. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. And then exhale, melting again towards the earth. Deep breaths, filling that back body. How often do we really take breaths and notice how it feels in our back, right? But it feels so good. You don't notice how much tension you hold there until you can let it go. And then slowly rising back up. Place your right hand outside your mat. Bring the left arm up and over, grabbing the outside of that right temple. And you'll tent the right fingers on the earth. So really plugging into the earth. And then gently dropping the left ear towards your left shoulder. Keep activating through the right fingers. And then gently tilting the chin towards your chest. Just a little movement, nothing crazy. See if you can relax the left shoulder a little bit more. See how that feels. Releasing that, switching sides, drop the left fingers down on the earth again, tenting the fingers. Bring the right arm up and over, grabbing the outside of the left temple, and then again gently dropping the right ear, right temple to the right shoulder. Relaxing the right shoulder as best you can. Keep energized, activated through the left fingers. And then gently, slight movement, dropping the chin towards the chest. Breathing into the neck. Still energized through the fingers. And then releasing that. Coming onto all fours. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, spreading all 10 fingers nice and wide, so firmly planted into the earth. On the inhale, you'll drop the belly, shifting the gaze up. And exhale, chin to chest, pressing into the palms, opening up the shoulder blades, pulling navel up and in. Again, inhale, drop the belly, shift the gaze up wide across the collarbones. And exhale, chin to chest, pull the navel in and up. 2 more times, dropping the belly, inhale, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, press into the palms. 1 more time, drop the belly, shift the gaze up. And exhale, chin to chest, pressing up. Coming back to center. When you're ready, flip the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Walking out the dog, bending opposite knees, spreading through all 10 fingers. And firmly pressing all 10 fingers into the mat as well. Taking a few more breaths here. Warming up the body. When you're ready, lift the heels. We'll start to roll forward, coming into plank. Just for a breath, just for a moment. Keeping the palms firmly planted. Lifting the hips up and back. Again, inhale, rolling forward, coming to plank. Engaging the core, long spine. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. 1 more time. Rolling forward, inhale, pressing into the palms. And exhale, lift the hips up and back. Walking the feet up in between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up, reach into the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back with the right foot. Drop the right knee, low lunge. Keeping the arms down, roll the shoulders up and back. Really leaning into this pose. So feeling the stretch on the right hip flexor, but still feeling lifted. So we're leaning, but lifting. So play around with those two feelings. Staying energized through the fingers, shoulders are up and back. Taking 1 more breath. Straighten that front leg, forward fold. So you can take the left thumb, hook it into the left hip, pulling that left hip back, squaring the hips here. And as you breathe, inhale, lengthening through the top of the head. Exhale, hinge at the hips, working to bring the chest to the thigh. Breathing here. Rebending that front leg. Bring the arms inside that left foot, maybe toe heel that left foot out a little wider. Staying here, coming into high lizard. So keep the palms planted with the open back. So just like we did cat-cow, right? You want to have this open chest, proud chest, wide across the collarbones. Slight back bend. Allowing the hips to drop. Taking a few more deep breaths into the hip. See if you can create some space, clearing the static. Looking down, plant the hands, step back to plank. Yogi's choice, take a flow, or press back, downward facing dog. Deep inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth. Lift the right leg up and back, stepping it forward. Again, low lunge here. Roll the shoulders up and back, palms or fingers down towards the earth. Energized. And again, leaning into this. Feeling in the left hip flexor this time. Lifted. Feeling this buoyancy in the hips. Taking one more breath. Straighten that front leg, forward fold. And again, right thumb to right hip, hooking the hip, pulling it back. Inhale, lengthen through the top of the head, hinging at the hips, forward fold. Take in one more full breath. Rebending the knee, bring the arms inside that right foot. Toe heel the right foot out a little wider. Again, coming to this high lizard position. So keeping the palms on the earth, slight back bend in the chest or in the back, wide across the chest. Allowing the hips to drop, breathing here. Notice where you have some tension, some static in your body. Breathe into it, create some space. Get the energy moving. Energy boost. Taking one more breath. Looking down at your hands. Step back to plank. Again, take a flow or press back. Downward facing dog. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Looking forward again, walking the feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up, reach into the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hand, step back with the left foot this time, drop the left knee, rolling up the shoulders, this time grabbing the palms, sliding the thumbs down your leg, your left leg, opening up the heart a little bit. If it feels good, maybe lift the chin slightly. Take a deep inhale, filling that front body. Exhale, releasing the arms, straighten the front leg, forward fold. Taking 2 full breaths. If it feels good, maybe flex that right foot a little bit towards you. And then rebending that front knee. Again, hands inside that right leg, high lizard. Taking one more breath. Look down, step back to plank. Take a flow or lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Left leg up and back. Step it forward, low lunge. Drop the right knee. Again, lifting the shoulders up and back. Grab the palms, slide the thumbs down that right leg, opening up the chest. Straightening the arms if you can. Maybe lift the chin up. Back bend. Taking one more full inhale, filling that front body. And releasing the arms, straighten the front leg, forward fold. And taking 2 breaths, flexing that left foot towards you. See how that feels. See how that changes the stretch for you. Rebending the front knee. Arms inside that left foot. High lizard. Breathing here. Breathing into the hips. Creating a little more space. Notice if the second time around feels a little different, a little more open. Looking down at the hands, step back to plank. One last flow or press back, downward facing dog. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Releasing the knees, pressing back to child's pose just for a breath. So toes together, knees nice and wide, melt the forehead into the earth. As you breathe, filling the back body, filling the lungs. Looking forward, slide onto your belly. We'll come to Sphinx. So staying lifted on the forearms, palms facing down, forearms are parallel to one another. And so we're staying activated here. So if you notice your shoulders kind of coming up by your ears, press down into the forearms, into the elbows to lift up, opening the chest. Legs are back behind you, reaching back, activated. And before this pose isn't about getting as far back as we can. It's about still having this length in the spine. So as you breathe here, first think about reaching long through the top of the head and then rising up. If you feel a pinch or constriction in the spine, lower it down, do it again. Working to bring the chin parallel to the earth. Keep breathing. One more full breath. Releasing it all the way down. Come onto your right cheek, shift the hips side to side. And then we'll roll onto our backs. So rolling all the way down onto our backs. Legs nice and long. Hug the right knee into your chest. Rock it side to side, opening up the hip joint, creating a little heat. And then reaching behind that right thigh, work to straighten the right leg as best you can. Or maybe it looks like this and that's all you got tonight or today, that's great. Stay there. Eventually you can work to straighten that leg, holding it here. Notice if you're constricting your breath at all. See if you can let that go. Soften it. Breathe. Relax the shoulders. Maybe rolling out that right ankle if that feels good. Then rebending that right knee, draping that knee across the body over to the left, gentle spine twist. Deep breath. And then come back to center, switching sides. Hug the left knee into your chest. And again, rock it side to side. And then grabbing behind the left thigh. Work to straighten that left leg as best you can. Rolling out the ankle if that feels good. Relaxing the shoulders. Again, noticing where you're holding tension. Are you holding tension in your face? Are you furrowing your brow? Tightening your jaw? See if you can let that go. Loosen it up a little bit. And rebend that knee. Drop it across the body over to the right. Gentle spine twist. Taking a breath. And then coming back to center. Happy baby, bring the arms inside the legs, grab the outsides of the feet, hugging the knees up by the armpits. If it feels good, maybe rocking side to side. See how that feels. And when you're ready, make your way to final Shavasana, just a short one today. This practice is to help give us a boost. So now we're relaxing the mind a little bit. We've worked the body. Settle in for a bit. If you want to pause it here and take a longer one, or stay with me for about a minute, and then I'll wake us up together. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reaching the arms up overhead, stretch from your fingertips to the tips of your toes. Rolling onto your right side body, and coming up to a nice comfortable seated position when you're ready. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands through heart. I always close practice with a moment of gratitude. So think of one thing you're grateful for right now. Hold it in your heart. Thank you for practicing with me, my friend. Namaste. Great job, my friend. You did an awesome job today. I hope today's class left your body feeling energized and your mind a little bit more at ease. If you have any questions about today's class, or you just want to say hello, leave a comment down below this video. Let me know. Or you can stop on by my website at taylorpangman.com and leave your comment there as well. Now, if you stop by my website, make sure you subscribe to become a Tay TV Insider. When you do, you'll receive instant access to a video I created all about helping you live a more present life. Plus, you'll also receive exclusive content and personal insights that I don't share anywhere else. Keep practicing, my friend. Show yourself some love for showing up today, and I'll see you next week on Tay TV.